So please introduce yourself.
My name is Brody Christensen. I'm CFO of an investment company called Ferris Investment Corporation. And I've had my CGA for 3.5, 4 years now.
Okay. And how come you chose the CGA over your other options, like the CA or the CMA?
Well, I didn't do a CGA right out of university. And one of the things I looked at was I was able to stay in the workforce. Doing my CGA, I was able to continue doing my job at the time, and it was more geared towards a CA. I felt the educational background behind it was similar to what a CA would be, but I wouldn't actually have to go and article with an accounting firm.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, while I have a designation of CGA, I don't think I'll ever really want to be an accountant.
Okay, well, that leads me to my next question about what other career paths are there open for CGAs?
Well, kind of what I'm doing right now is it's a small investment company, but I've become the CFO of the investment company, and so that's obviously a career path. I mean, there's some, junior accountant from a senior accountant to a CFO to a controller. I know a lot of CGAs who do operate in a controllership role, and maybe they aspire to be a CFO in the future. Who knows?
Okay. They're very set on getting us to start networking at school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any recommendations for how to start, and what makes somebody stand out when they come up and talk to you?
In terms of how to start networking, I mean, I know that when I was in university, there's a lot of, the Commerce Department would set up functions where you could go and you can talk to people. Make sure to attend those. I mean, that's kind of step one. When you're actually there and you're talking to someone, I mean, one, I'd say good listener, an eagerness to learn, and to be honest, don't be afraid to ask a stupid question. If you're, I mean, this goes for networking or anything, but if you're afraid if something's going around in your head and you're like, oh, geez, I feel like I should know that question, or that I feel like I should know the answer to that question. Don't hesitate to ask it, because in my job, I would much rather have somebody ask me a stupid question than have them think they know the answer and get it wrong, and then we have to fix it after the fact.
Of course.
And outside of the events that are kind of created from university is talk to people in industry. I mean, one of the things you're doing is you're talking to me, people that you know or your parents may know, or other family members may know. It never hurts to approach them and to say, hey, do you know of anyone that I can talk to?